Todd Hutchings' predictions on East versus West 11 supermatches. Mindaugas Tarasaitis versus Daniel Procopciuc. Daniel will win. Todd Hutchings versus David Dadikyan. My shape is getting better every day. Now I feel stronger than some years ago. My back pressure for sure is better than it's ever been. I don't know if I can hope on winning every single match, but that's always the plan. I changed my gym lifting a little bit for David. I'm pulling differently now, and I'm not doing so much peak force numbers. I add weight every couple of weeks anyways. I'm on the table 2 or 3 times a week. I'm mostly worried how fast he is. If I can slow the match down and stop it, I like my chances. I like referees' grips and straps when my opponents are really fast. I'll try to stop that speed with my back pressure. I'm trying to train for like 30 and 60-second rounds because I'm not fast, so I want to stop the match, then just make it painful and grueling for as long as I can, and then hopefully things go my way in the later rounds. Alijan Moratov versus Evgeny Prudnik. I think Prudnik beats Moratov. The way Prudnik beats most people, eventually get them into a hook and just wear them out. I think it's a very difficult match. If the score went 4-0 either way, it wouldn't surprise me, but I think Prudnik wins that. Reno Massic versus Ivan Matyushenko. I think Ivan wins. Artyom Morozov versus Alex Kordecha. I think Morozov wins. Kordecha has got such a posting top roll. I think Morozov is gonna just have to deal with that. So Kordecha will maybe even flop Morozov's hand. I just think Morozov is just too damn strong for Kordecha. Top rolling somebody as tall as Kordecha would be very hard. I think Alex might be able to stop it or pause it or make it ugly. But I think Morozov just have the ability to either throw a press in or slowly get some position in there. Lynn versus Irakli Zirakashvili. I think Lynn beats Irakli. Dadikyan gave all us inside pullers a class on how to pull Irakli. So Lynn has to do what Dadikyan did. David got a hold of that hand, where Irakli couldn't come back. I practiced with Lynn a few weeks ago, and I think I'm going to see him in a couple of more weeks. So Paul is either going to do what David does, or he's going to do what I did with Irakli. Matt Mask versus Wagner Bortolato. The popular opinion will have Wagner as a favorite, but I think Matt beats Wagner. I think Wagner's going to end up pulling outside a lot. John Brzenk versus Krasimir Kostadinov. I love both those guys. I think John will try to pronate out of it better than he did with the Sashos match. I think John wins. If those rounds go long, John's in trouble. John's good for like 3 short rounds. One long match changes John's whole evening. If John secures the top roll, Krasimir will stick with it. So you might see a long match with Krasimir's hand back. Marcio Barboza versus Oleg Petrenko. I love Marcio, but I think Marcio is an elbow foul generating machine over there at East versus West. I haven't seen Marcio pulling in a while. I think Oleg is the favorite.